cooking! Hello and welcome to Super Seren's cooking show.
Sloth.
Yes, and Sloth. Today we're going to be making bread. Did you know they started farming grains to make bread in 10,000 BC? To make your bread you will need a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon and a half of salt, and 7 grams of yeast, 500 grams of strong white bread flour, 25 grams of butter, and 320 millilitres of water, and that has to be warm. First of all, you need to put your butter into the flour, and then using your clean fingertips, rub it into the flour. Just like this, put your hands right in, and rub the butter and flour between your fingertips. You need to do this until all of the butter is rubbed into the flour. Next, you need to add the salt, the sugar, and the dried yeast, and mix it all in. And now you need to add the water bit by bit and keep mixing. When the dough starts to come together, feel free to put your hands in and use them to mix. When your dough has come together, put a bit of flour on your work surface so it doesn't stick. There we go. And then get your dough out, ready to knead.
Oh, can I join in?
Oh, of course you can, Sloth. Here's a little bit of flour. And here's your dough.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Now to knead your dough, you need to get your palm, put it to the centre of the dough, and push away from you really firmly, and then put it back and do the same again. And then you need to keep doing this for 10 minutes to make sure that your dough will rise. Oops. After you've kneaded your dough for 10 minutes, you need to put it back in the bowl, cover it with cling film, and then leave it somewhere warm to rise for about an hour.
But what shall we do while we wait?
You could play a game of chess. Yes. Check!
Oh, not again.
You could do some bird watching.
You could have a tasty snack.
Don't have all of them before dinner.
Oh, I won't.
Once your dough has risen, like this, you need to flour surface again. Get it out of the bowl, and then knead it until all the air bubbles have gone, using the same technique as last time. Once you have kneaded your dough again, you need to make it into whatever shape you like and put it onto a baking tray. I'm going to make a plait. So I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. If you're using a knife, make sure you ask an adult to help you. I'm going to roll each one out and then just plait them. Once you have made your dough into a shape, Put it onto a baking tray, cover it with cling film and leave it somewhere warm for half an hour. Now that your bread has proved for the second time for half an hour, it's time to put it in the oven. The oven needs to be on 200 degrees or about gas mark 6. Now we have to wait for half an hour. After half an hour, when it looks golden brown, you can take it out of the oven.
And enjoy!